What is up, party people? What is going on, guys? And welcome to another Friday Q&A with Chocks A. For, as always, can we do a bit of a mic test? Check, check. Can you hear us, party people? What is going on, guys?
Friday. Oh, who's drilling? Stop drilling.
Just checking in, guys. What is up? Can you hear us? Can we get some confirmation?
Who's in?
We got Anders saying it's okay.
Yeah.
We got Matthew saying maybe. We have Uncle Scabs in the house. Sayeed says let's go.
We have Monya. We have Becca.
What is up, guys? Thank you so much for joining us. Jerry's in the house. Mona Lisa's in the house. What is up, guys? Mr. Aquila says everything is fine. Sounds good. That's what I want to hear. To start off Friday's Q&A, everything is going smooth.
Episode 30.
Episode 30, the big 3. Oh. Can you believe, Chocks, we've been doing this for well over a year, half a year.
Why?
Because we want to connect with our F4F family on a Friday. That's why.
Indeed. Sorry, I'm just trying to,
make sure it's all nicely clean, yeah?
Yeah.
What is up, Elliot? What is going on, Steven? Thanks for joining us. We have Chippy Ornstein in the house. That is a Becca Cookie. How's it going? Mona Lisa thanks for that Princess Zelda sneak peek I got on your birthday.
What's she talking about?
I don't know.
What do you do?
Let us know. Let me know how it was, because I certainly don't recall that.
Oh, how's everyone?
What is up, Jessica? I can see the comments. Can you guys see the comments? Everything seems to be okay.
None of the comments are loading for Jessica. Why? I can see the comments. I can see, yay!
I can see the comments.
From Becca.
What is up, Lawcraft? What's up, Howard V in the house?
Sup.
Is it all working for you, Chocks?
Yeah, it's working fine for me.
Yep. Anto Jambon in the house.
Wow.
Make sure you want to be sharing this into the club, Chocks.
I've shared it.
Sweet.
It's in the club.
Keith Simon's in the house,
club.
and the Friday
It's
begins.
been shared 4 times by Choc Chung, John Agnew, Andy J, and Becca McCookie.
Thanks so much for sharing, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yay! Nanase. I haven't had time to chat with Alex about that thing that you're doing.
Oh yeah, what is up, Nanase? What is up, Wesley? How is Lucy and how's Celine doing? Let us know in the comments. Hope everything is a-okay. Congrats on being a daddy. Daddy Wesley in the house. What is up, Eric? Thanks for joining us. Good evening, Anto.
Anto, check your PM. I sent you some reward points. I posted the Sonic 25th photo contest reward points.
Hey, he was a winner?
Yeah, he's a winner.
Nice one, mate. Congrats, Anto.
Winner, chicken dinner.
winner, chicken dinner. 30 episodes in and I never heard that before.
Yeah, so definitely there's more reward points that needs to be sent out. Been a busy boy lately.
Being a busy boy. That means we've been giving out a lot of points, Chocks.
That's right. We don't want to give out points.
Yes, we do. What is up, Ian, mate? Have a
Yes,
a drink on us, mate. Bottoms up, mate. Enjoy. You got your whiskey.
Who's drinking?
I got my whiskey here too, mate.
Ian?
What is up, Uncle Scabs? Are you owed points? If you are, hit up Chocks
What?
for some points.
I sent you points, John. Check your PM.
Check your PM, Uncle Scabs. What is up, Laura Croft? She's liking the Warp Star Kirby update. That's what I want to hear.
Hey, Laura. Laura Croft.
Laura Croft in the house.
Kirby's got, what? No more.
Elephantitis on the hand.
Yeah, that's it. No
or
more.
stung by a wasp.
That's right. And the mouth?
Mouth was bigger, then smaller, then bigger.
Yeah. So check further down the comments, guys. There's a new update of Kirby further down.
It's behind him. Don't worry, Mona Lisa.
What?
She wants to know where your pillow is.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
You
he's got it all
free
good.
for 3 lives. I've had it every single episode.
Nah, he's always had it. He's always had it. Sayeed is wanting a full gut sneak.
Too early.
Are you going to be coming to New York Comic Con? Set your dates, because that's when we're going to be showing it all. But we will be giving you sneaks in the lead up towards that. As you may have seen just before we went live about an hour ago, I did a sneak peek of Guts. Hopefully you guys have already seen it. Seth McIntyre can't wait for more Kirby. If Warp Star goes ahead, well, it looks like it's going ahead, etc. Obviously subject to license or approval. The next one to be checking out will be King DDD. So hopefully that is something that you will be interested in, because that will be kicked off with Soul Kirby, followed by Meta Knight, followed by Fighter Kirby, followed by Warp Star Kirby, followed by DDD.
Yes. But it's gonna be a while though, guys. Just give you a heads up.
Would be a while.
It'll be a while, because we're gonna make sure Zero goes up as well.
Oh, sorry. Yes, he does, Austin Paul. He has his Mega Man cushion. Hey, Saeed saw Guts and he's liking what he's seen so far. Much appreciated for the support. We still got a work in progress. There's some different things we want to tweak. Lower down the brightness of the teeth intensity. Add a little blue to those veins. Give it that little bit more realism. Add a little bit of skin freckling, so it's not so one color. It's still a work in progress, guys. If you like what you see so far, it will only get better, hopefully. And there's currently, it looks like there's got a bit of a mustache going on. Reduce the intensity of that. We keep on going, guys. We never stop. We keep on going. What is up, Henry Dan? You have changed your profile picture. You're trying to catch me out, but you gotta do better than that. What is up, Trinity Young? How's it going? Thank you for joining. Maddie Molds in the house. What is going on? Remy also joined us, so that is cool. We have been... Martin Hendrick says, Alec is drunk again. I have myself some whiskey over here. So yes, I am.
Interesting week.
We got Andy. He's excited about Guts. We got TJ Drake in the house. Is that a new name? Have you joined the club? Do we have any F4F stream virgins? Let us know if this is the first time that you've joined our stream. Would be very interested to see that. Also, let me know if there is anybody who is not in the First of Figures Official Collectors Club on Facebook. Hopefully everybody who is on the stream is also a member of the club. If you're not, do go in and check it out and join and become a member. Because we do tons and tons of interaction. We're always in there, etc., etc. Do come and join us.
That's right.
We've got Mark Johnson in the house. Thank you very much for joining us. How's it going? We've got Svelte Lana. She's saying, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for your support and for joining us.
Andy is excited to be paid by my work to watch this.
Let us know what you're doing, because that sounds very, very awesome. Lydia Baldini in the house. Show us some blue love. That is what I always expect from you every week, Lydia. Let us see what is going on with that. What is up, Ryan Miller? Thank you very much for joining us. As always, it is always lovely to have our F4F family joining us on a Friday. It's really cool to hang out with you guys. We've got Dylan in the house. We've got Wesley saying he's currently moving our bloody statues while listening. You made too much already. It is but only the beginning of the tidal wave that will be coming, because as you know, this is what we're concentrating on full time. First of Figures is what it's all about. So what you've seen before is but the trickle. Before the storm, the calm before the storm. We will be ramping it up, guys, as we take on more and more licenses. We have to do just that. Thank you so much for the blue hearts, Lydia. Much appreciated. What is going on, Kevin? We have 4 people just joined us. No, 5 people. What is up, Evan? Ivan for joining. Ashley Liang in the house. Natalie Mankin. Jamil Asaf. And we have Tim Lindberg in the house. Much appreciated. What is up, guys? Thank you much for joining us. And it is about time for us to start.
That's funny, isn't it? You have two. You have Jamil and Tim It just has Jamil here.
Is it? You missed out your Tim, yeah?
Missed out my Timmy.
You're looking at from the front page, yeah?
Front page, yeah. But the rest is the same.
Cool. Wesley, get rid of your non-F4Fs and you'll be good, mate. No sympathy.
Yeah. Cancel that Mega Man order.
What is up? I'm not going to go there. I didn't say anything like that.
Yeah, I know everything, guys.
What is up, Stephanie? Thanks for joining us. We've got Budsy Hermes in the house. What is going on? Josie Silva has arrived. We have been waiting just for you to come and join us. Now that you've arrived, we can get the show on the road.
James
Bennington, what is going on?
Where's Cassandra?
Cassandra, what is going on? I saw you guys have been enjoying your reward points, and that is very cool. We have Chocks munching on some Tim Tams.
Want some Timmy Tams? You want one?
Do you? No, I'm alright, thank you. Do you have any Tim Tams where you are, or is that a Hong Kong thing? Is it a Hong Kong thing?
I don't know. No. Do you have this in UK?
Mate, what you know as Tim Tams is known as Penguin in the UK.
Penguin tastes better.
Penguin does taste better. Yeah. It doesn't look as dark as that. Is that a dark version, or it doesn't look?
It's just vanilla. It's like they're doing a deal, 2 for 12 Hong Kong dollars. Rip off.
Rip off, is it?
Yeah, it's a rip off.
James, I just saw you answering. I think who was it posted?
Hey, Aussie, oi. You watch World Series of Poker, right?
Does he?
Yeah, there was a winner. Was it 2014 or 15? World Series of Poker champion.
What's it got to do with Aussie?
Because he was an Australian. He's a winner.
Mm-hmm.
And every time he takes somebody out or he gets a good hand, he has his mates behind him going Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
But that's for everything. If you
I know for everything, but I just thought because that reminds me of World Series of Poker. Yeah.
Because you're watching poker and everybody else is watching like rugby or UFC.
Yeah.
What is up with? Hey, we got Greg in the house.
Yep.
Did I see him in the comments? Or just saw him that he joined. Greg.
Yeah, Greg, you joined like 2-3 minutes ago.
Is it? What is up, Greg the Game? F4F streamer in the house, live streaming all the current F4F TTs and support for the launches. Mad love to Greg.
I'm going to give him a shout out later on. Anyway.
But of course, there's no harm in giving him multiple shout outs. What is up, Kevin Bookbinder in the house? LeggyOn, I believe this is the first time that you've joined a Friday Q&A. Much appreciated for joining us. He's a mad fan of the Dark Souls. He's just joined us this week. Thank you very much for joining us on Friday Q&A, where you get to hang out with Chocks and I for this Friday. Thank you very much for joining us.
LeggyOn, but technically it's Legion. Just said hi. New member, I know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dark Souls. That's what I'm saying. So it's not LeggyOn, it's Legion.
Yeah.
What is up, Yasun Lu? How's it going? Old Faithful in the house. We got Kieran McCutcheon in the house. What is going on?
Dennis.
We have our family back at it again. 75 peeps. Oh, what is up, guys? Hanging out with us on today, the 28th of July 2018. For this week's Friday Q&A with Chocks A, hashtag number 30.
Where's Sav? Has anyone summoned Sav?
Sav.
He's always sleeping on a Friday, isn't he?
What is going on? We need to get in all the Dark Souls news in before
Sav.
he gets in.
Come on, Jessica. What's wrong with your stream?
We can see you fine, Jessica. Yeah. What is going on? Tiago Pinto in the house. Pablo Rose in the house. What is up, Travis Murphy? And yes, Jessica, it is indeed real life.
Johnny the Jesus.
Donny the Jesus or Donny the Jesus. Let us know in the comments. Is it pronounced Jesus or Jesus? I never know after a duh. Yep, Jessica, everything is going okay in terms of the stream. Hopefully it is okay for you.
Oh, you want to look at that?
No. I was just checking to make sure everything was okay. Maddie asks the right question. Is anything a real life anymore? That is a very, very good question.
What is real?
Actually, my name is Leggia. What is up, Leggia?
Leggia.
Is it Leggy or Leggia?
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 Leggia. Let us know how to correctly pronounce your name.
It's like Lego, but leggy. Right?
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah,
Lego?
absolutely.
Leggy?
Let us know in the comments what time is it for you right now and what should you be doing instead of hanging out with your F4F family this Friday evening. For us, it is exactly 10:15 in Hong Kong. What should you be doing where you are now instead of hanging out with us? What time is it there? We always appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to hang out with us. So we'd like to know what you would be doing instead to know that we trump that.
Monya's always sleeping.
Monia says she should be sleeping. I'm glad that we managed to wake you from your beauty sleep to come and join us this Friday for the Q&A. We have split core gaming Splatoon time on the second screen. Let me know what you think about that with regards to the Splatoon. We got Billy Ogle saying it's 8:15. He should be working. Thanks for joining us. Nana Say is telling Sav to wake up indeed. Maddie Molds is 12:15. You must be over in Australia and should be sleeping. We have Jerry. He's in Texas. He's 9:15 in the morning, and he should be sleeping as well.
Everyone's sleeping.
Bucky Barnes is in the UK. Should be working. And we have David Savage, also I guess in the UK.
Patricia?
Patricia is saying, hello, thank you very much for joining us.
Hey, Sav's here.
Hey, Sav, finally he's joined us. What is going on, Sav? Thank you very much for joining. You have been summoned by your dangalangs. Thank you very much for joining us. It is always good to see F4F famous people in the house.
Dangalans was invaded again this week.
By?
Jeremy. Our Jeremy.
What did he do?
He changed the name again.
Oh, is that what you can do? Is he an addy there or something?
Yeah, well, yeah, I believe so, yeah.
So you can change the name?
You can change the name.
What is up, guys? We got Matthew saying it's 4:15 in France. Graham Jenkins in the house. What is going on, guys? It is 20:10 p.m. on a Friday night. Chocks has decided no dating. He is hanging out on a Friday night and hanging out with the F4F family. So mad love for Chocks for doing just that. You know, keeping, you know, instead of going chasing the ladies, you're hanging out with the family.
Being chased by the ladies.
Well, that's another story, indeed. But, you know, thank you very much for hanging out with us on the Friday as well. We got Lauren Vitek about to leave for work.
Who's leaving?
Pulisicky, but if you can't do, thanks very much for hanging out with us just before you
Hey,
head
Maria
off.
Spin.
We've got Maria Spin in the house. How's it going? Cedric Bado.
Bado.
What is up?
Emma.
Emma Hardcastle. She's sewing.
What are you sewing?
What is up, Emma? What are you making? Are you making plushies? Are you making clothing? Are you doing some cosplay?
Yeah.
I know you're a fan of Ami. Are you making a one-to-one Ami? What is up, guys? Maria Spin. What is up? We got Ian Travis Casimir saying a second whiskey o'clock. There's always time for whiskey o'clocks.
Someone's supposed to join today.
Who's that?
She said she will join.
Well, the night is young. We are but always going to be on for 2.5 hours, so there is plenty of time.
A Amanda Kirby.
Amanda Kirby. We are waiting for an Amanda Kirby to also be joining. What is up, John Morales? That looks like a new name. I have not seen that profile picture before. What is going on? This is your first time to come join us on a Friday Q&A with Chocks A.
Make sure you join the Collectors Club.
Indeedy.
Make sure you add us as a friend.
Called it, Emma. Nice one. Look forward to seeing the pictures of your wolf Link.
What else she's making?
She's making a Wolf Link plushie.
Nice.
I've seen some of her plush work. It's gorgeous. Looking forward to seeing that developed over the time. This is, just for your reference, this is, I got into a fight with, no, only kidding, I've been looking after Bella, home alone with Bella, and she got excited because there's no one at home right now. So,
no.
What's happened?
got the wrong flavour.
You don't like the honey roasted ones?
It's alright, but I don't want to have honey roasted.
What did you want to have?
The standard. The salted standard.
Ah, that's what the standard ones.
Sorry, I just cut you off.
That's alright, yeah, well, because Bella cut me, so.
Yeah.
We got Sav liking what he's seeing with Guts. I'm glad to hear that. Natalie Mankin, we are not doing a preview Friday today. It is still Spyro's time to shine. So
however, next week.
There you go, Amanda Kirby's in the house. You want to give her a shout out, Chocks?
Is she? I don't see
Yeah.
How come my thing's not updating?
Sometimes I see what people join and you don't see.
Maybe because I just closed it and we came back
Possibly.
in, so I missed that. Hey Amanda, giving you a shout out.
Boom! A shout out to Amanda Kirby.
Right, now we can start.
Right, we have 90 power peeps in the house. It is time to get this with a week in review. Let's see if this works.
Man,
I've just done the news.
every time you post stuff, it's like
just on the news.
I need to keep track of what you post.
Hopefully that worked, guys. I don't know. Did you hear something that basically said like it's the week in review, the news? I don't know if you heard that. Let us know in the comments. Did you hear anything? I got this Stream Deck thing over here, and I'm just trying to see if it works.
Pressing button.
No, I did the new because the week in review.
It should have like an indicator when you press
No, it doesn't.
I know what I'm saying. It should have an indicator when you press it, and then it like something flashes. So it just
Oh well, no. If you connected it to like something going across, but
right.
This is just the news. Nope, nothing. That didn't work.
No sound effects.
Oh, just checking this one, guys. Do you hear some clapping? Let me know if that worked. Did you hear any clapping? Let me know if you heard some clapping. Hopefully that works.
Split Core Gaming goes, oh god, it's Elgato software. Lucky if it even works. Come on, Elgato.
Hey, they heard the clapping. That's cool.
That's
all right,
good,
sweet.
that's working.
At least that's
Yeah.
cool. All right, cool. Well, can we get some claps for the clapping? I just the clapping, by the way. I just hit the clapping for the clapping.
Just that button.
Yeah.
Bap, 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 bap.
Oh no.
Can I spam it?
Oh, hold on. I'm
Can I
stopping
spam
again.
clap?
You know, because once you do it once, right?
Oh, it's
It,
once
it
it's
start.
on.
It's like doing lots of clapping. It runs for about 5 seconds. You can turn it off straight away.
Oh, right.
So you turn it on and then off and on and off. Hopefully that works. Hey, we got the claps in the house. That's
Hey,
cool.
that's good.
Yay! I'm surprised the news didn't work. Anyways, that doesn't matter. All right, guys, we are about to kick off the week in review, and it has been a week that we can kick off with the production review. Yeah, let's talk about. Is that the top? Yeah. Okay.
Because it's all random because I don't know whenever you.
No, that's cool. But I'm saying it looks like it's just from here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
top, yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, guys. So let's look at some of the production reviews of what I posted this week. The first one we want to talk about is Solaire. I showed a picture of the helmet. There was previously 6 rivets, and it should be 5. And we take feedback very seriously. And I saw you guys had said that the Solaire should have only had 5 rivets. So we edited that. And it took a bit of time to do that, but we have done just that. It now only has 5. It is far more accurate. That actually sparked quite a lot of debate about whether or not that's too much, whether it's not. I will be unapologetic about taking the time to make it more accurate and know, and that is something that within reason. Yeah, no, I know what the silver in the middle as well.
The nose guard as well.
Yeah, the silver in the middle as well.
Yeah.
Will not be apologetic about taking the time to make the details that more accurate, and I saw that, and it still needs which is an easy paint job, just to carry on with the silver down the middle of the nose bridge guard. So, that is something that we have been paying attention to. So, feedback is that, and as Nana says, one of the things that we did was at the side of the base for the Solaire, but that was done a long time ago. We added the texture around the side. And yes, I know how much Nanase loves his black bases, so I've decided to put black bases on absolutely everything, specifically Metal Gear Solid Snake, because I know that's what you love. What is up, Nanase? Alright, moving on, we did a bit of a selfie. Did you like my selfie? The first time my selfie got so much love. But why would it get so much love? Is it because I covered my face? Because that is why.
Oh, right.
tons of likes on my selfie that you can't actually see my face. I don't know if I should be taking that as a bit of a hint. that you don't want to see my face. But indeed, I put a selfie shot of me holding up the Aku Aku mask. You can see the size is perfectly, just covers my face. It didn't have any of the feathers on it.
A bold version of Aku Aku.
Indeed. Just like me,
Yeah.
to make it more accurate. So did you guys see it? Aku Aku mask. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you are looking forward to seeing. A life-size Aku Aku mask to go alongside your life-size Majora's mask. They go hand in hand, stand in stand. They look absolutely great next to each other.
Indeed.
We got Nick Calantra saying, great work on the head of guts, much appreciated. There will be 1, 2, 3 heads for guts for the exclusive version. What is up, Walter? Thank you for joining us. Nicole Alexandra Rosario saying that she's going to be buying the Aku Aku mask. Much appreciated for the support. Really appreciate it. Walter has joined us finally. We were waiting just for you. You were just about to be the 100th member to join us today. We are currently tickling at 99. Remember, if we go to 101, there will be 3 lucky winners who will receive 500 reward points chosen at random by the guy to my right. What is up, Samantha Orkin? Thank you very much for joining us. Graham wants to know what is going on with Alphonse, and we will have more information about that a little later on this stream. So, you know, a bit more information about that, see what's going on. So,
Hey,
we
Leggy,
will
Guts is
be
from
going...
Berserk. We have the Berserk license. Guts anime. Check that out.
Check it out, guys. It is in the club. We just put that in about an hour or so ago. So let us carry on. Moving on, we talked a bit about guts. So we talked about the head. You guys seen that? If you haven't seen it, about an hour and a half ago, I posted in the club the work in progress of the guts head. I said it at the beginning of the stream, but it's just a work in progress. As people have already pointed out, it looks like he's got a mustache. Let's tone that down. Let's add a bit of blue to the veins. Let's add a little bit of skin fleckling in order to get a little bit of unevenness to the skin, because it's not that porcelain. Boom! There you go, guys. Over 101. There's going to be 3 lucky winners who receive 500 reward points chosen at random. And then we talk about the guts. There is, you know, so add a bit more, you know, sort of veining to the side. Remove the mustache effect. And yeah, you know, just add the skin fleckling, etc., etc. That's what we're working towards on there. So hopefully you like what you've seen so far. We keep on going until we get there to the point that we are happy with what we say. We do not rest until we get there. And the other thing is, we were talking about you going to use guts and moving to a cloth cape. And the reason why we're doing that is because the size, the movement of the current cloth cape in resin is going to be a huge burden in terms of shipping, in terms of the breakages on that, but also we believe it adds an authenticity to it if you actually use cloth. And we were checking the quality of the sizing of the fabric, which was very, very similar to the printout. Now, it's important to have a ton of weathering and have wires that go throughout it to recreate that flow of the original prototype, and that's something that's very important to be able to do, and that's what we're working on at the moment. Of course, you need to, you know, flay it up. It can't be clean. It's got to have the ripped edges, all that sort of good stuff. So it's important that we recreate that. It needs to be looking sweet. It needs to be looking tight. That's what we'll be making sure it's done. So always wait until you see how it goes. Make sure that you guys like what you see. But we are going. I know. So I saw some people worried about that they can't bend it that way. If you're someone who's lucky enough to pick up a Simon Belmont, you will be understanding that it will be quite child's play in order to actually get it looking good. We'll be making sure that it's looking sweet. Thank you very much for joining us, Christina Marie. Alright, Maddie, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate that bed is calling. Thanks for joining us just before you headed there. And please have some nice F4F dreams. Tams. Moving on, Crystal Dragon. Let's talk about the Spyro Crystal Dragon. The next in the classic Spyro Dragon line, we were talking about the sizing of that. We did a poll. I showed you size A, I showed you size B, and size smaller actually was the one that won. Then I showed you what does that mean for the actual physical sizing in terms of actually pairing it next to classic Spyro. Then I asked, would you like to see it slightly bigger? I believe the original size was about 51 centimeters. I said, would you want to see it at 55 centimeters? The difference between that would not actually affect the price because it's very, very similar, but just a little bit bigger. In the end, 55 went with, and that's what we're going to be going with, guys. So watch this space as we go to the next stage, which is the physical. It's time to get physical.
And then you explain the generations.
So generations, as you go from the 3D print, you make a resin casting of that 3D print. The 3D print then stays to the side, and then you use that resin casting to become the tooling master. So that is, generation 1 is a 3D print. Generation 2 is a tooling master. Generation 3 is the production. And every single time you go down in generations, it actually shrinks about 3 to 4%. So you'll find that the actual physical production that you get in the end is about 8% smaller. Of course, you never see the 3D print, nor do you see the tooling master, but there is a difference between the two if you put them together. But we take that into account, and we always scale up 8% to take that into account. There is your resin behind the scenes, behind the mask, information for you this week. I hope you're taking notes. Moving on, let's talk about the Warp Star changes. So Warp Star was something that we've been working towards because you guys, the fans, have been pushing for Warp Star Kirby. You guys voted in a poll that Chocks ran. Chocks, you want to explain about that poll?
The Warp Star Kirby, yes.
Yeah.
So basically, it wasn't your typical Temptation Thursday poll, because Temptation Thursday poll is for IPs and licenses, whether it's games or anime. You know, the lesser known properties, give them a chance to shine. With with Warp Star Kirby, it was something kind of a save.
What is up, Jess?
Save F4F Kirby series, because after Fighter Kirby, you know, we were a little bit disappointed with the line, but you guys were voicing out quite often and quite loud with regards to Warp Star Kirby. So we took that to a poll. It's like vote or not to vote. So it was a slight variation of a Temptation Thursday. It was still posted on a Thursday, but you guys actually went out there, shared the poll, rallied the fans in to make sure that, you know, Warp Star Kirby gets a chance to go into pre-order. But you know, we how many did we hit? We hit over 500 votes, I believe.
I don't think it's quite over 500.
Not quite 500,
but we asked for 450.
Right, but it's it's
the fans
way past
rallied
that.
hard.
That's right, and it's been going very well. I still see the post being bumped up every so often.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's the same scenario as Zero, where the post done really well. We did promise we will look into it, adjust some of the design changes, and then we will put it up for pre-order. And then give it a chance, and we'll see how it goes from there on.
Absolutely, guys. Yeah. So what I did was, you know, we took that took that on board, and we've been working on it. So you can see some of the subtle changes that we've been working on, and that is regards to some of the changes that we made to Warp Star Kirby. That was reducing the arm size, the one on the front, making it a bit more surfy looking with regards to the feet position and the arm position. And it's just really small, subtle changes, like. The arm was like this, then we sort of make it a bit more further back, make it a little bit more like it's a bit more. But, you know, we're talking about really small changes, but it makes a huge impact when you put them side by side. And we actually made the mouth a little bit smaller. People weren't down with that, so we listened to what you guys said. We made it a little bit bigger, and I updated that post with that bigger mouth.
Yep.
And, you know, that's what we've been doing, guys, working towards that. The biggest changes is sort of working a bit more on the base to make it a little bit more. How should I say, just to get it that right sense of motion, and that's sort of taking the most amount of time. But guys, hey, you did your part, you voted, it's in our court, and we will do what we can. And hopefully everything goes smoothly with regards to development and then on to the licensor.
Yep.
Alright, moving on. Let's talk a little bit about more production things. We had Nightmare. So we did, as you guys see, slowly but surely, one by one, the workers are painting all by hand. This stuff is not mass produced. It is done one by one. This is why it takes so long to make it, why they're expensive, why people who joke on YouTube who don't understand go, oh, why does it cost $300? It costs like $5 at Toys R Us.
Yeah.
There is a big difference, and hopefully as you guys see from the behind the scenes, the painstaking detail that we go into, the painstaking sort of work that the factory has to go through, that we have to also make sure is done as according to spec, is done, and why it takes so long. So hopefully you looking through the behind the scenes can get a better idea about what that's all about.
What was the guy painting? He was painting the handle.
Sword handle, that's
sword
correct.
Handle, yes.
The hilt.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. So Ian Travis Casimir saying that Nightmare is looking good, much appreciated. Becca says, shout out to every worker. Do not worry, when I go to the factories, I go, shout out from Becca. They're like, yay, Becca's giving me a shout out. But I will continue to do so the next time I go to China. I will continue to pass along your shout outs. What is up, Tonya Nai? And we have Reet Feeps saying, Pips asking for Silent Hill stuff. There is a Pyramid Head TT floating about. Find it, vote for it, let us make that a reality. Right now, it is not going to be a reality until it hits that. We have Nana say wanting to have a 2-inch black base on Warp Star. If Nana say wants a black base on Warp Star, I can but only be one to accommodate him. Because I take that on board. Okay, we have, let's see, what is up? Moving on, Sith production. What on earth did I post for Sith? I do not remember.
See, you're posting all this stuff.
Maybe you made a mistake because what you meant to say was Saitama production, and it was kicking off the pre-packaging check. You guys would have seen a nice little view of the.
You definitely posted Sith.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure it wasn't Saitama?
I missed out Saitama.
Let us know. Did I post something on Sith?
Oh, the pre-packaging. Yeah.
Yeah, the pre-packaging. All nice, an army of Saitamas. Let me know in the comments what army of anything can take out an army of Saitamas.
Come on, Sav, tell me, what did Alex post about Sith?
Yeah, what did I post on that?
I'm sure you did post something.
The belly paint on Sith. Was it just spray painting?
Yeah.
The spray painting him? Layering.
Yeah.
The layering effect on Sith.
Yeah, I've posted
You're absolutely right, guys.
I think you must have posted like early weekend, like early last weekend.
Thanks so much for joining us, Jonathan. Yeah. Have a great time at work.
Yeah. There you go.
Cool. Carl Knowles, thank you very much for joining us. Indeedy.
We're painting balls.
Indeed. One other thing. Oh no, keep going. Spyro polls. Let us talk about that. That has been quite dominating. I know. I appreciate you guys.
So many Spyro polls lately. This week
has been quite a lot of Spyro polls. Started by me and started by others, and there's been a lot of Spyro talk. You could almost say that this was almost the Spyro Club. Now I know it's been a concentration of Spyro. Let Spyro have its 2 weeks of fun. It's been a massive influx of lots of new. So just for you guys to understand why I've done quite a lot myself of promoting Spyro polls. When I see so many people join the club, and you guys would have seen it yourself. Well, 3 weeks ago we were celebrating 25k.
Yay! I bet everyone's forgotten about it already.
But we're almost at 28. Well, we're over 28k, guys, and a lot of those guys that have joined us have been people coming off of the back of Spyro. So in order to engage the community who've just joined us, because we want to try and engage the new guys as well, be running Spyro polls, and one of them was the Legend of Spyro, and it's almost like quite a very, just like the Sonic fandom, liking people who only like classic Sonic, people only like modern Sonic as an example, but the Spyro fan base has been quite divided about the legend of Spyro, almost so that there's almost like warring factions on that. One of the ones that Cinder was posted way back when, and Cinder did not get any love. But the influx of new people has made a huge difference, because a lot of the influx of people have been Spyro fans. So with Cinder, the poll has been shifted from a no to a yes, to a point where I'm like, Cinder is definitely on the cards. But in order to have a Cinder, she must be paired with a Spyro from The Legend of Spyro as well, in order to make it worth it. So the one that needs, if you're a Legend of Zelda Spyro fan and a Cinder fan, etc., the poll that you need to be paying attention to, guys, is Spyro the Dragon, a Legend of Zelda version. Legend of Zelda, what the fuck? The Legend of Spyro version.
The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Spyro. The Legend of Dark Souls. The Legend of the Legend of everything.
The Legend of the Falls. You need to pay attention to that one to push that to over 450 so we can start talking about that, because you need to have a teen. It looks like teen is leading. Teen Spyro.
Teen!
And that would be the equivalent of Teen Cinder. They will go hand in hand.
That's
It will
right,
be
guys.
a 2 mini-series, unless, of course, people want Malifaux, etc. We can talk about that later. But indeed, that is what has been going on with the Spyro fans.
Spyro fans, like, have a, take your time, think about it, read the polls, very carefully, because sometimes some of these polls are PVC related. Sometimes some of these polls are resin related.
Right.
So I mean, like the questions that you threw out there, the polls that you threw out there, was like, what's going to be the next character in the resin line? Because there's a certain poll in there that we say we haven't got the license for the PVC, but you guys saying, hey, let's do a PVC.
Everyone's laughing at my boo-boo. Look, everyone got Zelda and Spyro mashups, Legend of Zelda Spyro edition.
Well, crossover, right?
Link versus Spyro diorama.
True form Spyro, yeah? Yeah, so, guys, bump up that PVC poll.
Hey, that's coming up to fasting on a K.
Yeah, get it over to 1K.
Absolutely, guys. There was a tease right after the last week's stream, and it was of 2 hands doing that. Does anybody have any idea what that could have been?
Hand in hand.
Let us know in the comments what you think that would what that could be, because I will be confirming in the next 5 minutes exactly what that is. Let me know your thoughts on what that is, and we'll come back to look at that. And last but not least, some additional production stuff. You will have seen some 3 feet going downwards. They are red in color. Let us know what you think that was, and we will be revealing that again in the next 5 minutes. And last but not least, Fighter Kirby production picture today. I showed you the base of that. So hopefully you guys are liking the production pictures of that. That's been kicking off. So let us know what you think of those hand-in-hand things, and what were those 3 red legs. Let us know what is going on.
3 red legs.
So Callum thinks it's Tails and Sonic. We have Jessica Castic thinking it's an Alex and Choco's friendship statue. We got...
Trust me, guys, we're never holding hands.
Johnny DeJesus saying it's the Master Hands. We have Nana saying Tails carrying Sonic, and they're talking about Taki for the legs.
Could be Mickey Mouse hands.
David saying Luigi's, etc. And yeah, absolutely. Alex and Choco always bromance figures. And that is, I can confirm on this week's Q&A that the hands that were posted last week were indeed none other than Tails holding Sonic, coming at you, helicopter diorama. It's in the works and it's looking sweet. Let us know what you think the base should be. Any ideas of what you would like to see, what stage you'd want to see. Let me know in the comments. Let us know what you think. Now that it's been confirmed, I will also run a post in the club. So if I don't see what you write here, please make sure you put it in that post in the club as well, so we can get some feeling on that as well. Tiago Pinto, don't worry, it will be easy to find, sure enough. And last but not least, the 3 legs, absolutely spot on, guys, was indeed Taki.
It's too
Taki
easy. It's getting too...
from the Soul Calibur 2 line is coming to first for figures. And of course, you're saying it's too easy. You're absolutely right. That was not indeed an impossible hint.
That's right.
When I do an impossible hint, we don't tell you on the Friday Q&A because it's impossible. So that is what is going on. What is up, Eric Utamolin in the house? What is going on?
Go get it, Jess. Go find that Sonic and Tails post.
Find that hand-holding hand post. Indeed, moving on. It is now time.
Is that it? Is that everything? I believe that's everything you posted this week. That's quite a lot.
The TTs
That's
and
right.
the hashtag.
Yes. So, guys, TTs. Woo! Let me just refresh that. TT poll.
You can also talk about how your computer blew up on Monday.
Nah.
No.
New. Right.
New.
TT. Last week's TT. Number 60. Wow. Historical characters from Romance of the Three Kingdoms series. Have you guys even heard of that before? It's one of those strategy games. No? Anyone? No? Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. 257 no's.
How many yeses? 500 yeses?
29 yeses.
295, did you say?
200.
Oh, yeses. 550, how many?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Right, hashtag we're going to be making those.
525 yeses for Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Let's go and do that. Well, there you go, guys.
So the yeses were exactly 29, yeah?
Yeah, exactly 29.
It looks like we won't be doing that, but of course, it is always important to always reiterate that TTs
never dies.
So if in our lifetime it goes to a positive, we will be there.
All right, this week's everyone's been asking for this. I don't know why, but they do. TT61, Gex from the Gex series. Side-scrolling platform game. You remember playing that?
Was it side-scrolling?
Yeah, side-scrolling.
It was 3D. But side-scrolling?
Side-scrolling.
What?
I think it's later 3D. No, it's always been 3D. But it's a side-scroll. Is that like 2.5D? I don't know. I can't remember, honestly. Yeah. But for that one, we have 224 no's to 89 yeses.
Did that surprise you guys? Let us know in the comments. Were you surprised that it was so many no's to yeses? Now, let us know in the comments if that was something that you were surprised about. The next
week one
TT.
Yeah. Medieval. Again, a lot of people have been requesting this.
Now, someone, I think it was an Alan Robbins, put his own mini
little poll, yeah.
Which we shut that shit down because it's going to be next week's one. But that had more yeses than no's, Chocks.
Nah.
Guys, Chocks isn't a believer. Let's see what happens next week for Medieval. Let us know if that's something that you're interested in. And I saw Siobhan, and I know Nicole Rosario is a massive fan of this, but the week after is going to be Breath of Fire.
Yeah.
So if you are a Breath of Fire fan, it is time to summon the horde, rally the fans, give it a fighting chance. Let me know in the comments, or let us know in the comments whether you would like to see Breath of Fire 1, 2, or 3, or whatever you want to see, which one, because it will be a specific one character. Now, I know they're all different each time, and here's the point. If you look at previous TTs, we've done Tales of twice.
Right.
Different characters. So, it is also possible that the Breath of Fire could be done at another later date, but we will be choosing just one character from one of the games. Let us know what you think. Nicole is looking for Breath of Fire 3. Emma Hardcastle says number 3. It is very likely looking like it would be Ryu from Breath of Fire 3. That is the initial thing off the top of my head. But we are always open to feedback. If there's any other character that you would suggest from a different Breath of the Fire line, let us know what is up. Indeedy.
Alright.
So, let us talk about the hashtag, guys. We have 107 people, so 3 lucky winners. It's time for the hashtags. Chocks.
Right, last week's hashtag was hashtag F4F Gex. And, you know, you got to choose 3 winners. And 3 winners have been chosen.
3 lucky winners chosen at random by Chocks, and they are going to be winning 500 reward points. Push that button.
Which button?
You gotta hit that.
That one.
That one. But yeah, when I say the person, you gotta congratulate them.
All right. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, okay. So we have winner number 1, and that is a Angela Feliciano. Congratulations. That's a long clap. You can stop that clap now. All right.
I'm gonna stop it.
And number 2, you gotta get Jeffrey to just choose a much shorter one. Then you don't need to.
All right.
Because it's like lasts like 10 seconds. Like, come on, Jeffrey.
Can I scratch it like? Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, you can do. The second winner is a Asa Anderson. Congratulations. Did you hit it?
Yeah.
You see it starting.
I stopped it. Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, we have the winner, and I've seen this before, a Gonzalez. Congratulations.
I bet it's some like cheesy clap. Clap.
Because just to let you know, guys, we can't actually hear it
Clap.
back ourselves.
Clap, clap.
And this is why I don't let Chocks play with it too often. Guys, congratulations to the winners. It is time for the
New hashtag.
And of course,
New hashtag.
for this week, it will be hashtag F4F Evil, EVIL. Hashtag F4F Evil. All those who put that in get a chance to win 500 reward points.
Do we not have it like displayed on something?
You're going to put it
Oh
on
yeah,
the pin post.
put it in the pin post. Yeah.
Let's pin that. Do you want me to do that?
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, you can do it, yeah? Yeah, cool. As long as it doesn't blow up, yeah. This week's hashtag is hashtag F4F Evil. Absolutely, Giovanni's got it correct. We have Becca writing it correctly. Uncle Scabs has got it correctly done. That's a bang on, guys. This week's hashtag is F4F Evil. Mona Lisa, just to let you know, when Chocks does a search for that, unless it's absolutely written correctly, it will not come up. So make sure you write it in correctly. Hashtag F4F Evil. I'll pin that. There you go.
I pinned it, but
no,
it messed up my stream.
Okay,
is it not?
No, I'll pin it. Where is it gone? Oh God,
I pinned it.
No.
Is it not?
No. Pin post. Now it'll be at the top. Yeah, it's there now. Yeah. Okay, guys, it is now pinned for your chance to win 500 war points. Hashtag F4F Evil. And hopefully you guys don't think that we are evil. I just wanted to write that out there.
When you went evil, it's like everyone's like evil. What?
What is up?
That one, yeah.
Hashtag F4F Evil. Are you Resident Evil? Boom!
Boom!
And that is the week in review.
That's the easy part. Now the toughy ones.
As always, guys, it is now time for Friday's Q&A with Chocks A. It's time to answer your questions for us.
Is there a sound effect for that?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
What I wanted to say, guys, we have something for you. As you know, this is before we go into the Friday Q&A, I think we should probably do it now because we've got quite a lot of people on it, yeah? It's the week in review. So, Chocks, what have we got still in the pre-order stage?
Hey?
Spyro. We still have
we're doing that. We're
yeah, we
do
did
that. Yeah, all right, guys.
Did you actually write it in there for later?
Yeah, it's later. It's usually like later around.
Yeah.
Like around here.
No, I'm just doing it now because we've got quite a lot of few people.
Yeah. All right then, guys. So thanks for joining us. Just before we start off with the Q&A, there's still a chance for Spyro the Dragon, the exclusive version on our website. The pre-order is going to still be open until the 1st of August, which is next Tuesday. Make sure you, if you want to pay by PayPal, you could always hit up the contact us.
Sylvia, you need to add the
hashtag.
hashtag.
Sorry, what?
She has to add hashtag, right? For F4F Evil. You must add the hashtag.
You're not? Yeah, look.
Oh, so she added it later on. I was looking earlier.
Oh, earlier. Yeah, she's got it right now. All right, cool. Right, so yes, Spiral, the exclusive version is still going on until Tuesday. I'll be sending out emails on a Monday, the newsletter on a Monday, to give you guys a last chance reminder. And yeah, keep supporting Spiral because once the 2 week is up, that's it. You will be on the wait list. And you know, that's very, very risky. You need to go on the wait list because nothing's guaranteed. But but if you can't make it, still go on the wait list because the sooner you get on the wait list, the chances are higher. And we will only take a small deposit rather than full payment because for those guys that don't know. And
there's fantastic FlexiPay plans.
FlexiPay plan, yep, yes,
$33.
Yep, exactly. And you know there'll be no custom fees or anything like that because we have 4 warehouses.
I think it's $43. $43. No, the deposit's $33.
Yeah.
The FlexiPay for 7 months is like
40 something like that. Yeah. And yeah, we have 4 warehouses: UK, US, Canada, and China.
No import charges.
No import taxes and all that stuff. So do not worry about that.
Christian is saying that our Spyro statue is lit. Which is very good.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yes, Stella, there are payment plans.
Yes.
7-month payment plan is just the paltry sum of $43 a month.
There's 7 months, 4 months, or you can pay in full when the item is in the warehouse and ready to ship out.
Yeah.
Yes. Straightforward, really easy. If you miss all that information, go and check out the help section on the website. That will tell you, explain everything. What is a wait list? What is a FlexiPay? What is a payment? What form of payment we take? Yeah.
And next week, guys, we're going to show you how the Crash. We just got the production samples back of the Crash packaging for the exclusive version. How it's going to be shipped to you guys because we want to make sure
it's looking very good.
It's looking really tight.
Came out really good.
We will show you that next week, guys. Now, guys, just to let you know one more time to say. Let's see. Yeah, so basically there is going to be 3 more days. One more thing. We have a new system that Sava's seen, right? Where we have added a abandoned cart thing on the website that basically hassles your asses. If you put it into your cart and you fucked off, right? And a day later you're going to get a reminder from us. That automatically gets sent to you. Okay, sort that out. And then 4 days afterwards, you're going to get another reminder saying, sort that out. Just to let you know, guys, that is some software that we've implemented today. We do apologize for the spam, but we wanted to test that out. So hopefully that won't be too bad. Now, guys, before we kick off the Q&A, we have a little something made for you guys. It is a trailer for Spyro. It's a bit of a hype video. It's what I like to call it. It should have been out on Tuesday, but we couldn't quite get it right and done in time. Because it's almost like there's so much buzz for Spyro in the first week, then the second week is a little bit less. So we wanted to have the video for something just to remind guys that it's still in.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Have you not?
I haven't seen the finished version.
You know, it's not right. It's still in. You know that it's still up for pre-order. So unfortunately, we couldn't get it done on Tuesday. Here it is on Friday, and we're gonna play it for you guys right now. Turn down the volume just in case you're not sure what the sound like is. Let us know afterwards what you think afterwards. We will also be putting it on our YouTube channel. You will see it in the club, etc., etc. If you didn't get a chance to see it now, we will see you on the other side. Boom! Let us know what you guys think about that. Let us know what you think of that video. Hopefully you guys like what you saw. Shout out to our boy Jeffrey, who's been working on that for quite a while. And hopefully you guys like these hype videos. We want to try and do this for every launch that we do. To have it come on that Tuesday in the second week. Just for a little something extra, then rerun it during the Friday, just in case you've missed it, etc, etc. Let us know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys like what you said. And what was that Nana say? You love the black bass? I know you do, mate. I know you do. What is going on, Jess? You like what you see? I'm glad that you guys like that. Hopefully you enjoy these videos and we can do some more of them for you guys.
That's right, guys. I just saw a message just before the video saying,
what's up?
When is the Spiral statue giveaway going to be announced?
Right.
Just to clarify, guys.
We should put that. Clearly, too many people are asking that, so it should be.
No problem. Yeah, but whoever reads the post anyway.
Oh, it's in the post?
No. Even if I type in the post, no one's gonna bloody read the post. No one clicks on that bloody continue or see more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have to.
But anyways, you know, if you're watching the stream and you're too lazy to read anything, that the winner will only be chosen once the product is actually finished and in the warehouse and ready to ship out. Right. So if you haven't clicked on the main post on the main page, do so right now because you have a chance to win a statue. Right.
Absolutely, guys. So hopefully
it's really straightforward.
You guys like
just follow the instructions. You know, it's really simple. You know, share it out, like the post, leave a comment, join the club. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Ashley Liang, didn't you already buy 5, mate? You don't need to buy another one. Much appreciated. Demi Pierce is back in the house. We've confirmed that she's not Demi. Her name is Demi. And she is excited to receive her Spyro statue. Hopefully, what I want you guys to do is share the video once we've actually put it on the website and make all your friends jealous as hell and then give them your referral friend link. Get their asses to buy one as well. What is up, Gavir? Thank you very much for joining us. We've got Philip Perez in the house. Finally, he is here. He was buying a limited run games. You buy limited run games as well.
I'm not buying today's one. I'm thinking of buying next Friday. So guys, this is gonna happen probably during the stream. So I'll be like, refresh.
Hashtag priorities.
Come on, limited run game. Send me a copy of Night Trap, so I don't have to do 2 things at once.
Hit him up, guys.
Hit me up.
Hit him up. Oh, you're right, Ashley. I do apologize.
What's up? What's up with Ashley?
It was Ashley Page, not Ashley Liang, who bought like 5.
Yeah.
So yes, Ashley, get a second one.
Different Ashley.
Becca says she will watch the Orny Hype video 40,000 times. And last but not least, guys, one more thing before we finally get to the Q&A And that is, we sat down and we worked out exactly what we will be displaying at New York Comic Con. Let us know if you'll be joining us at New York Comic Con.
So much stuff to do.
So many things to do beforehand, etc., etc. And we are getting more and more excited, guys, and nervous about more sort of happening.
I think once we like start playing around with the floor plan and the wish list, man, there's so much stuff to do, right? Guys, if you can go, do come, because there's going to be quite a lot of stuff that we haven't even teased in the club, and
right,
yeah, you should come. It's going to be epic, and we're going to work out a epic giveaway as well. So please do come to the show if you can.
Boom!
Yeah, we're going to work out the details, but you know, we definitely want to do a giveaway at the show.
Christian, you gonna come join us, mate? I have no idea about buying the tickets. What is up, Lydia? Hashtag F4F meetup at the booth. Come and join us. Actually, it's not that big. On the outside, please. In the walkway. And finally, we are 1 hour into it. It is time for this week's Q&A. As always, Chocks, I'm going to keep my eye on the screen.
Yeah,
answering those questions. Please keep an eye out on the comments. Stop me at any time. And anybody tells you to poke me, ignore them. We're going to kick it off with Ricky Honorable Pow. How are you today?
You refreshed it, yeah?
No. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, at the end. How are you today? Where do you two go on holidays abroad? Ricky, I'm doing very well, thank you. Chocks, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well today.
The last holiday I went on was, not including going to see family, which probably doesn't count, was Phuket in Thailand. Chocks, when was the last holiday you went on?
The last one?
Japan?
Going back to UK doesn't count. Doesn't count as a holiday.
No.
The one before that was probably Japan. Years ago.
And of course, going to New York is not a holiday either. Yep. That's work.
No more holidays forever.
Indeed.
Unless, Red Bull hits me up and say, come and visit us, and I'll go, ooh, that'll be a nice holiday.
Indeed.
Yeah. What's the next question?
Jeremy Beerson. Alex, do you have a pen on hand? Yeah, over there. Perhaps those gold markers for the day one cards. Can you sign Chockles right now during the Q&A? You can only get Chockles to sign if you join him in New York Comic Con. Those signatures are going to be worth a lot of money, so you need to cover. You must palm. You must
slip me a 20.
I was going to say 100, but if you say a 20 is a 20. Patrick Jackson. Chockles, thank you for helping me answer my questions. You rock.
What? I rock.
Patrick Johnson says thanks for answering his question.
You're welcome.
Daniel Sully Oakley. Have you ever thought about doing something from the Legacy of Kain series like Raziel or Kane? Just to let you know, I already designed one of those for when I was working at Gaming Heads. What is up, Gaming Heads? Martin Henrik, was there ever a case of a licensor approaching you and you declining? Yes. Also, but anybody could technically be a licensor. You could be drawing a piece of paper, a pen, a character design, and say, hey, this is my webcomic or something like that. Would you be interested in making this? And I would, review and decline accordingly, etc. Oh shit, that reminds me.
What?
I need to get back in contact with the
licensor.
Yeah, this licensor.
Your pen don't even work.
Oh, fuck. The answer is no, Jeremy. I don't have a pen on hand. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's the paper, isn't it?
For.
I can't even read your handwriting. Yeah, hit them up.
No. As in they hit us up, yeah?
Well, hit them up.
No, they hit us up.
Yeah, we'll call them back.
No, I did, and then they came back to me. I'm like,
Oh, no. Oh, you need to. Oh, right. Can you not call them? Call them after the stream.
no, I saw what they want.
Yeah? They want that?
But yes, but there you'll see. I'll show it to you afterwards.
Yeah.
The answer is yes. Is the answer to that? Okay. Also, is there any game? Oh, and actually, no, it's more than that. Yeah, there's actually a lot of people that have, and it's not just licensors. There's also licensors that are current licensors that are asking us for other properties as well.
Come on, hit us up, licensors. If you're watching.
Also, is there any game character statue that you would never make? Besides from obvious reasons, like because we, are working with licensors that, if there was no reason that we couldn't do it, the answer is no, not any particular reason. Something that you hate so much that you just don't want to do it ever.
Something you hate.
No, there isn't. Bailey Fullerton, would you consider anything from RuneScape either a polygonal figure, etc., etc.? The answer is TT. Marcus Alberson, what would the... and it goes back to Martin's question. We're happy to make anything. Show us there's a demand for it. Marcus Alberson, what would be the requirements to start a Witcher 3 line? Could this be a future TT? I know Geralt's Adventure from CD Projekt Red are held as masterpieces in RGP storytelling. The demand for statues would be as high, and the answer is maybe in the future when lines from other competitors have gone out. If it really is as evergreen, because Witcher 3 has only recently come out, anything in the last year is quite recent. That a lot of our licenses are 20 plus years old, so it's not like it is something that we have any issues or qualms going after the licenses that are way after when they came out. And that's a testament to the license, whether or not it still has a staying power. So I have no issues with revisiting possibly a Witcher 3 line in 3 or 4 years' time, or whatever, after current competitors have had, have made their stuff. I don't see any reason to do it now. Alessio Bucci, next week is August. Yes, it is.
Oh my god, August already.
Happened. We all know what is happening in August. King of Red Lions will arrive. Indeed, it's been quite a while since we've had some releases into the marketplace. King will also arrive. Lucky Cat Mario will also arrive.
Yes.
And the first payment of Variosuit, no it won't. First payment of Variosuit will not start until it has started production. So the answer is that will not be happening in terms of taking your money on regards to that. How is Crash PVC exclusive production coming along? It is coming along very, very well. Middle of this month it will be finished, and then it will be going on a boat. Dennis Kip.
Dennis. You say Dennis.
Dennis. Are you planning on releasing another highly limited statue in the near future, like Lucky Cat Mario? No, we will never do that again. The only thing that's been similar to that has been a 3-day time limit exact edition, and that was
the Jolly Combo.
The Praise the Sun edition of the Solaire exclusive. So that was the only version that we would do. If we were ever going to go high limited, it will be in time. High limited in time. John Agnew, will it be possible to make Alex's making of factory videos able to share to people outside the group? I asked because I have a bunch of friends into anime and would love to show them the work that went into Saitama, maybe inspire them to join the group. Well, you could indeed download it. I know it's a bit of a hassle. You can only, because of the group settings, you cannot actually make stuff that I posted in the group shareable outside without doing a bit of work. The alternative, if you want to show your mates, is invite them in. That is actually the point of the club. Exclusive content in there. Invite your friends in. Would be appreciated.
The next, if you can't share it, the next easy step would be just click on the time of the post and then copy that URL and then share it that way. And, and you still get people, they obviously they need to join the club as well to view that video. But at least it's better than physically finding a third-party app to download the video.
Right.
Yeah. So copy that URL and share it out.
Indeed. Sandra Kagami, are you still enjoying making statues, discussing with some companies for licenses, and enjoying this group? I have been doing this for many, many years, and every day I'm loving it. And the reason is it's almost like a drug where we work on something for so many years or many months or everything, and it's like a progress that you keep going towards a moment, and it's able to track that very, very clearly defined moment, which is the moment that we go live with the product, and we see for those time and effort that we put into this product, how was it received? Do people like what we've done? We are judged by the work that we do in a very, very public way, and that is absolutely very motivating, and it's very interesting, and you get such highs and such lows depending on how the sales have done and the reaction that's been going on and stuff like that, that it really motivates me personally into always being excited in developing these statues. Now, I've been doing this for many, many years. For me, it's still fresh because every product is very, very unique. Chocks, how has it been for you? Now, you've been doing it for a good year now in terms of behind the scenes, and now having that year's worth of launches. How does that feel for you?
I'm still here.
Yeah, I appreciate you're still here, but at least are you still enjoying the whole process of making the products?
I grew up playing games, so I'm a gamer at heart. I worked in the gaming industry. I collect toys, collect figures, collect statues, collect a lot of everything. So, and I follow the industry very closely.
But not even being a fan of the property or growing up with the property, the whole idea of researching it, trying to understand what is the essential part of that statue.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like it's all part of it. I mean, it helps, if being in the game industry, knowing all the stuff, knowing how things work, knowing how characters are created, the history of the characters, and then actually collecting as well, knowing how the system works, how things are made. You appreciate the art, you appreciate the effort. To some people it's just like plastic. It's like, for example, to some people they like fancy cars and whatever, but it's the same principle. Like some people like statues and figures, and being on both sides of the fence, as a collector and a buyer and a maker as well.
Yeah, seeing both sides.
You get both sides, and you can, you're trying to find the right balance, and and to see things made from nothing to a reality.
Right.
It's like being back when creating a game.
Yeah, right.
You see the alpha version, the beta version, then going gold. And
the alpha version. Ooh.
Yeah, and then, sign an approval, get it out, get it shipped out, and seeing your name, your credits. Seeing your name in the credits for the very first time and say, yeah, I made that, or yeah, I'm part of this shit one, or whatever it is. Yeah, the whole experience it keeps you young, right? Because everything you do, it brings back some nostalgic memory, or even stuff that you don't know. It's something new to learn every day.
That's absolutely right. And also moving, thinking about the club and enjoying in the club and discussing, the club that's expanded so quickly. It's so much fun because it's at this critical mass now where it's feeding itself. More and more people are coming and joining. I can't think of anything more soul destroying than putting something out into the club and it getting crickets. I would lose all motivation in actually sharing anything, because what's the point? Because no one's seeing it, all that sort of stuff, right? But when you post something like the Guts and there's instant feedback and people giving their comments, what is is it people liking it? Are they not liking it? Designs, this and that.
The way I see
it's exciting as hell.
The way I see it, those moments where you post something out and it's like, there's no noise. I'd rather be told a bad news early on, than later on.
Sure.
It's like that breakup. I'd rather you break up with me like within the first month.
But no one will break up with you, Chocks. You're always dumping the ladies.
Hush. But yeah, so it's that kind of thing. I mean, if something doesn't work out, one door closes, one door opens, right? So you just move on. All right, then that project doesn't seem to be well received. Then hopefully another project comes along. That licensor that we're supposed to hit them back up, that might lead to something good.
Right. Absolutely. So in terms of the motivation and the club, and the answer is yes. I'm still enjoying it, and so is Chocks, and the whole process is
I'm still here.
You ain't going until it's 100k, and I told you 99.99, 99.999 is what we're gonna stop it on. Gem Mike, what 3D programs do you guys use to create your statue concepts? And the answer is ZBrush for organic, and then either Maya or 3D for hard surface modeling. Mike Russ, what advice would you give to new members or collectors looking to invest in the hobby? Chocks, that's more your side.
All right then. When I started collecting, it's like, okay, where should I start? Some of the old stuff that I missed out. I'm fine. Okay, then I start chasing some of the old stuff. But then you start getting into that issue where, damn, these prices are like 3 or 4 times as originally how it costs. And then, okay, fine. I spent a lot of money collecting some of the old things, but at the same time you'll be thinking, damn, that X amount of money could be spent on the newer items. And then you're stuck in between, and then you got to stop, because sometimes, unless you're like totally loaded, but in the collecting hobby, there's always going to be new things coming out every single day. So the way I see it is try and collect the new things, because 5 years later,
those new things now become old things, and then
right.
They go up in value.
That's right. I guarantee you never ever complete something. You'll never ever collect everything in the entire world. So collect something that you love, rather than thinking it.
Tell that to Stephen Reynolds.
Rather than thinking as an investment. I mean, investment is kind of a bonus thing.
Right.
But whatever floats your boat. You know, you might be a scalper. You might be watching this and trying to pick up the next investment thing. But you know, hopefully you buy that thing and then. Things don't work out for you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Mikolaj Whippich. Which statue are you most proud of? That will be Dread vs. Death. Because I learned so much with that. What statues are your personal favourite? And that is, they're all my babies. Which ones didn't turn out as you hoped? Zero Suit Samus. Indeed. The first 10 people.
You got to be careful. There's trickery again.
Okay.
Yeah. Stop at here.
Who? Okay.
Yeah.
What is up, Mikowai? Thanks very much for letting me know how to pronounce your name. You should have told me on your question just before.
Mikowai.
Mikowai, what is up? Mike Russ, how's it going? Shout out to Dan Vils. What is going on? Tonya Nye even. What is going on? Joshua Harmon. Sub to Ashley Pace. What is going on? Jerry Velasco. And we have Mikel Racine. What is going on? Jerome Van Up, who seems to have a unlimited supply of old F4Fs for some reason. What is going on, Patrick Rappensteiner? What is going on, Lydia Baldini? And I believe that was it.
No,
Did I go
you went
one
overboard?
Because Lydia Baldini showed me the blue love. How can I say no to that? Indeed. Moving on to Dan Vills. Do you guys have some kind of master showroom which may include one of everything that you have created or something along those lines? And the answer is no, we do not. I have a showroom that is full of boxes in the warehouse in China. What we have upstairs in the showroom in the office is but a few selections of some of the upcoming stuff, etc, etc. So the answer is, unfortunately, we do not have that. Mikel Rassi, now that we know you have some experience making bobbleheads, indeed, why don't we have many Alex and many Chocos bobbleheads yet? Because the answer is, you can have Chocks and Alex bobbleheads every Friday Q&A, because in 3, 2, 1, we always do it for you whenever you guys want. Moving on, we have a Jamil Asaf. What is up? You do indeed YOLO. So always take every day that you can and enjoy it. Troy Blair, what is going on with Midna to where she's been pushed back 2 to 3 months? And I'm going to tell you a little something about that. It has been but a embarrassing thing for us to launch a Nintendo product and have to wait so long before we can go into production. It has made me a little bit to the point where we will no longer do... I think we are not going to release another Nintendo statue for pre-order until we have final sign-off from Nintendo. Now, what I mean by that is this. What we have been doing in the past has been rushing to get something up for pre-order, and we put it up for pre-order, we say subject to final approval, and during the pre-order phase, we send it to Nintendo. And then Nintendo comes out with some comments, and that has basically put a span in the works. And it's happened too many times now. So what's going to happen is we are going to not put the item up for pre-order until we give it to Nintendo, and then they approve it. And then that means what we put up for pre-order means we can immediately go into production with it. We cannot keep having it where it basically means that we have to pause it. So that is why Mint has been pushed back, because we have to. There's two things. First of all, we haven't finished it on our side, and once it finishes on our side, we then need to send it to Nintendo, and if they approve it, then we will put it up for pre-order. So unfortunately, that is the waiting game. It looks like Mint could be pushed back even further, because it's now an extra process that we have to go through. Before, we could have Midna probably approved by pictures in the next month or so. But again, I'm now really worried about that. I need to make sure that they actually get the physical and they approve the physical. We don't just do it based on pictures anymore. So, sorry guys, we're going to have to really push that back for some of the Nintendo stuff.
That's a bummer, because that really eats up the licensing time as well, guys. You know, contracts are, they're very time limited.
Absolutely, but also
that's why sometimes we put the pre-order up at counter sample phase, so that
we take advantage of the license.
And hopefully we can get that production started ASAP.
Right.
Yeah.
Indeed. Jamie Beck, why won't you love me? Jamie, we have mad love for you. We love you. Randy Gerards, is Sav awake? Sav, are you still around, mate? Sayeed Al-Zarrani. Is it possible to add the shipping fee with the FlexiPay option? Because some people like me who lives in the Middle East, the shipping fee is really expensive. And the answer is, no, it's not possible. I do apologize, because it is not possible to calculate a FlexiPay just for you. The system calculates it based on the price of the unit, and it cannot do a FlexiPay including the shipping fee.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. Becca McCookie, any news on Darksiders? And the answer is, I may or may not have said, what is up, Darksider dudes, yesterday. Maybe I did. Jessica Papavus, any more sneak peeks of Bowser? And the answer is, not just yet. He will be featured prominently at New York Comic Con. Sav, is the lettering of the Solar Praise the Sun edition going to be orange, yellow? And the answer is, have not got to that stage, but why not? Let us remind that to do that for Praise the Sun edition. Okay?
The lettering.
Yeah, so for Solar it'll be in orange.
Lettering where? On the
bottom of the base, yeah.
Bottom of the base.
Yeah. The whole thing, let's just do it in orange. Sav Cantus, will Nito come with an X-Bone wheel? What on earth is a Nito? It sounds very neat.
Oh.
Dennis Kip, Lucky Cat Mario is for display at Anicom, Hong Kong.
That's right.
Of course it looks awesome, much appreciated, but it's also sold out. What made the decision to do that? I had a moment of madness. It will never happen again. It was 2.5 years ago before we went to the new pre-order system, something like that. So it will not happen again.
Or did he say?
Oh,
the decision to put it
at the
there.
show. Oh, right. Just because
it's a statement piece. Plus, a lot of people, we want to put something there and say, because a lot of
it's now coming out.
A lot of the local market recognize Mario. Right,
and it's a very Asian thing to have a Lucky Cat.
Yeah, that's right. So
one of those money cats.
It's gold.
Money cat. I mean, not
gold
cat.
And a cat and Mario, a combination of these variations, these variables.
Nobody knows us in Hong Kong, so basically no one would have seen that before.
So when we walk around the street, we're safe.
I might be, but you're not.
Yeah.
Especially when you're walking around Manchai. Okay.
What's wrong in Wanjai?
Oh, the lovely ladies.
No, man. They're in Causeway Bay.
It's Wanjai. Nah. That's the red light district, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're not that great.
Lisa Wyckoff, in a thread about the Mario DS, you said to ask about it in the Friday Q&A. Good question. The answer is, what is up with the Popco versus non-Popco Mario DS holder? Well, just cut a long story short, we made the Mario concept, and unfortunately, for reasons we don't want to go into too much, Popco basically used our design and made their version. Their one came with a star, which was our original design. And unfortunately, unfortunately for us, but unfortunately for them, Popco went pop, and we got our design back, and we continued making our design.
Well, that song from that film.
And that is why it says F4F on our ones, and the other ones that were not were our original designs, but Popco took it, was done as such. That is the answer for that. That is why there are two versions. Jess Adele, when will we be hearing official news on whether the 25th Kirby is going to be happening or not? What is a Kirby 25th anniversary statue? If you mean the Warp Star one, do you mean that? Do you mean the Warp Star one?
Yeah, Jess.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you mean the Warp Star one? If the answer is that, then the answer is we're working on that, and hopefully we will get license or approval.
When you said pop, that reminded me of that
Pop
film.
goes the weasel.
No, that film where with what's her name? You know who he is, right? That English actor. What's his name? Come on, guys, help me out.
Can't even see the picture. Who's it?
Hugh Grant, yeah.
Is that Hugh Grant? That doesn't
Hugh
know
Grant. Hugh Grant and what's the film?
Love Actually?
Is it Love Actually?
Battle Boy?
Hugh Grant.
4 Weddings and a Funeral?
Not 4 Weddings and a Funeral. He starred with
Wikipedia. Who did he start with?
that girl. What's her name? She was one of the Charlie Angel ones.
Charlize Theron?
No. Drew Barrymore. Come on, that's it, Jess. Drew Barrymore and Hugh Grant in that film. It's not Love Actually, is it?
No. Just type in Hugh Grant, Drew Barrymore, yeah.
That way back to love lyrics. Music and lyrics. And when you went pop, and it started doing the 80s music.
Never.
That goes my heart. No?
That's exactly the video.
Yeah.
Never seen it before. We'll stream it afterwards.
Yeah, we'll look at it afterwards. Yeah. Thanks, Jess.
Okay. Niels Schumacher. What about an Earthworm Jim statue? Such an awesome character. Let's get that TT up. And news about Bowser, Majora's Mask, and Samus. Bowser is in our court getting repainted. No news on Majora's Mask, no news on Samus just yet. Although I've been promised I should get some feedback next week on that. Uncle Scabs, let's go Monster Hunter TT. Callum Hall. I saw Monster Hunter TT. Yeah, okay. Soonish. Maybe in about a month. Callum Hall, is there any progress with the points charts for loyalty level you're at? And the answer is not yet. It should be tackled soon. I'll speak to Andreas about that next week. Giovanni Colmorio, what is your opinion on the Yu-Gi-Oh poll and its recent attention? The answer is you need to bump that up and get more likes, please. Johnny De Jesus, we still don't have a conclusion here. Is it Johnny De Jesus or Johnny De Jesus? Please let me know. Could we get some F4F, A Legend of Dragoon or Zone of Enders Love TT soon? Yes, we'll put it on the list. Jean Delube, so about Guts with Blood. Is it going to be a separate version with proper edition, or can we select when we purchase it? You will be able to select it with or without blood. You can have your own custom version. James Bennington, with the possible and highly likely Sonic and Tails a diorama statue, any ideas on the backdrop? Let us know in the comments what you want to see. With modern metal back for a redesign, what made you want to redesign him in the first place? And the answer is I wasn't happy with the pose. With Silver heading out soonish, what will I do for the long wait for my 25th coming home before my 20th? Well, Silver is not that soon, but we're going to be going into production with 25th anniversary in the next week or so. So it's going to be a progress that's going to sort of progress along, etc., etc. And
I'm just playing with some of the members there.
Keep on playing away, mate. And in terms of other things to keep you preoccupied, expect more Sonic related sneak peeks, etc., coming in the club over the next few months.
James Bennington.
That's James Bennington. Marika Alisa. Are you limited on what games from the Castlevania series you can make from? Everything is up for negotiation. Justin Paul. I like the art style of Monkey King. I thought it was well done. Any chance we'll see some more statues like that in the future? Well, the art style is not an art style. It was actually based on the the movie called Monkey King or Rise of the Hero, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it's called. So it's not an actual art style. It is actually based on the movie. Have you seen it? If not, check it out. It's like the biggest animated film of all time in China. I want to buy some statues, but I'm always worried they're going to go on extra point sale soon or right after I buy them. Do you think more points biz bonuses like the one for Jet Set Radio are coming in the near future? The answer is
hey, you shouldn't worry too much about anything in general. It's like if you worry even stuff like that, you're going to worry about everything. You're never going to buy any statue if you're worried something's going to come along and be better. There's always going to be, like, you look at films and stuff, there's always going to be remakes. Statues, there's always going to be new statues. So why worry about it? Just buy something that you like.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll say something like, oh, if like the person for like the first 3 days beforehand. Maybe like the 3 days beforehand, yeah.
No one's going to buy it until they're going to wait until the sales.
But they don't know what's going up for order. But the point being is, yeah, anyways.
They're not going to buy anything then if they don't know anything what's going to go for. It's like, right?
Indeed. On average...
I'm worried I'm not going to get paid. I'm not going to work until end of the month. Oh, yeah, I'm worried I'm not going to get paid. I'm going to work. So it's like, why worry, man? Come on, Austin Paul.
There are some people in some...
Damn, how many questions he's got?
That have a very real worry that they won't get paid at the end of the month.
Don't worry, mate. Come on.
On average, how many times is a statue design rejected before acceptance? It depends on what it is. Like, for example, with Spyro, one time we knew what we wanted to do from the very, very beginning. Straightforward. With other ones, a lot of times. Maybe 3 or 4 times. Maybe 3 or 4 times.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Indeed. How many statue concepts do you make in a year that never see the light of day, that get voted?
Oh my god, that's a lot.
There you go. Who paints your prototypes? We have a team in China that works for us. It's part of the F4F team. What 3D printer do you use? We use we outsource our 3D printing, but it's basically high-end stuff. It costs us a pretty penny. Some statues have intricate bases, other statues have simpler ones. How do you decide on which will have which in terms of base and design? We think about when it's more expensive, a more intricate base is more expensive, we see whether or not we believe the fandom can accept a higher price point. With Mugen coming next, is it possible we'll hear something about the statue to follow him, assuming the line does well? Simple, the rest of the crew, and that will be Jin followed by Fool. Some statue, almost every every Spyro poll is over the requested numbers with the exception of Hunter and Ripto, which you haven't said, and PVC of time of writing, and the PVC went over. With so many positive polls, does it look like you'll be busy with Spyro franchise for a good while? The answer is, hey, we will always make what people want. You've mentioned you've had a good relationship with gaming heads and don't want any crossover, though it's possible that you may pick up a license that they have decided to drop discontinue. Haven't really sort of given any thought. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they're doing, and we don't want to really sort of cross into that. We've got plenty of other stuff to look into. What is the possibility of a Ridley statue coming after Meta Ridley? The answer is sure, why not? Not any design phase, it's not on any piece of paper just yet. We want to see how Meta Ridley does. Villains haven't traditionally done very well, but we recognize we need to do one for Metroid, so we want to see how that goes. Have you ever met some famous people from various licensors, i.e. Reggie from Nintendo? If so, who? Your answer is...
Have you ever met anyone famous?
No.
Really? No?
No. No. If I, off the top of my head, the answer is no. I will let you know if there has been. The answer is no. Is it possible for future pre-order information on Trello to have a price range? The answer is no. We don't plan to do that just yet. We cannot do that because some of the stuff that is way in the future, we have no idea until we have the product in front of the factory. We cannot give you the answer on that. And there will be nothing worse than giving a price range and then going over it because the factories get more expensive over time.
That's right. Yeah.
How many prototypes have been damaged by accident like Spyro? What is up, Jeffrey? Stop dropping our shit. The answer is quite a few. When will we know what comes first, Bayonetta or Metal Gear? And the answer is Metal Gear will be up first. Mark Johnson, hey Alex and Chocks. What is up? Mark, super excited for Metal Gear. How many statues are currently in development for the line? The answer is 2 already in the physical, 1 in the 3D. When can we expect to see more than the tagline? The answer is you will see more from Metal Gear first. Indeed, we have more than 3 in development. Mm-hmm. Indeedy. And when can we see more than the tagline? What do you mean by the tagline?
When can we expect to see more than tagline? I'm assuming just the announcement.
Right,
we made the announcement, the logo.
Sorry. Patricia Cancella.
Hey, Jeffrey's in the house. Our Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff.
What is up, Jeff? Did you have a nice time today dossing over at ACG? Because we know you spent 3 minutes doing F4F work and the rest just being a fanboy. Running around the show and getting all the exclusives and stuff. Did you buy loads of shit?
Did you take pictures of the products?
Indeedy! Ooh. Was there loads of people there, Jeff? Let us know. Patricia Cancella, I don't have any particular question. I just wanted to thank you for what you do and so much and being so much into your community, and Spyro being my first child. Thank you very much for the shout outs. Much appreciated. We very much enjoy you being part of the community as well. It is our absolute pleasure to be hanging out with you guys. Kirk Wolfram, send those sweet points my way. Did you put in your hashtag F4F evil this week? Make sure you do that for a chance for 3 people to win 500 reward points. Brendan Stevens, would you consider making a Halo Wars version of Arbiter? And the answer is no plans for Halo because I believe it's quite saturated at this stage. Ask me in a couple of years' time. Jivy J, Javon, what is going on? May I see the Sif portrait? What do you mean about the portrait?
Just wants to see a head. Just wants to see the new head.
Is you know about the portrait or the picture?
No, I'm thinking the head. Because every Sif thing we've shown he's got his lower jaw missing. We haven't seen the full head.
Oh, okay. Well, as it goes through the production, yes, you will start being added. Josh Feith saying, why indeed? I don't know. Argios Adams, hi guys. I was wondering if there was any possibility of a Firekeeper statue, and the answer is let us know if you're interested in a Firekeeper statue. Let the Dangalangs know as well. Giovanni Colmorio, what are all the reasons things get voted? Are there plans to create a list of things in the vault the club can access? And the answer is we do not plan to let anybody into the vault. And the answer is things get voted because if we run out of time for the licenses, we don't believe it's going to sell anymore. Mm-hmm. We think that, you know, a lot of the times is things that I was making before there was 20 people in the team, we only needed to sell 250 pieces. That's no longer the case. Each one needs to be going over 500 plus, otherwise it is considered to be an issue. And therefore, that's the reason why we were concerned that Yakuza wasn't going to go over 500 or 450, and we were correct, and that's why it's been voted. Tonya Nai, since the classic Sonic line looks like it will get more into dioramas, are you considering Ice Cap Zone or Standard Zone as potential bases for these dioramas? I really hope you will do both of these because the zones in the Sonics are very iconic. To the series. Well, the answer is we always think about the zones, and if you look through all of the products, we've gone, Sonic had its own zone, Green Hill Zone for the original Sonic one, then Tails, Knuckles, classic Sonic, classic modern, classic Super Sonic. They all had their own zones. We didn't repeat anything until we got the Green Hill Zone because that was the 25th anniversary. So, we'll go through zones all the time.
I like Casino Night Zone.
That's because you're into casinos.
Yeah.
Randy Gerards. Do you know when during the shipping process the most damage occurs? Yeah, those motherfucking couriers. Randy Gerards. How do you ship statues before you have the box? And the answer is
Makeshift.
We use hand cut polyfoam, so someone goes and does it like that. Andy, how big can we expect Mimic to be? He is bigger than Artorias. He's frigging huge. Any Star Fox plans? We are yet to go more than anything off a piece of paper for Star Fox. Let us know if that's something you're interested in. Would you ever consider Demon Souls? We do not have a relationship with Sony, so the answer is nothing to say about that. Have you ever thought about a Dark Souls bonfire? And the answer is yes, we have. Andy's asking what kind of pizza do you like? I am partial to a bit of I like all types of pizzas. Big fan of pizza. Chocks?
What? The ones with a lot of meat on it.
You're a meat feast guy.
Yeah, like pepperoni or what's that? Yeah, meat feast. What's the other one? What's the all-in thing? Like all-in-one from Pizza Hut.
Is it a meat feast?
Yeah.
Supreme,
yeah.
Supreme, yeah.
Yeah.
I like lots of toppings on it.
And then I add extra toppings as well because I like sweet corn, so I have more sweet corn on that.
But the question that everyone wants to know is, are you a pineapple on pizza man?
That reminds me, I need to get my pineapple.
Okay, as you're going over to get your pineapple,
Yeah.
Are you a pineapple on pizza man?
Pineapple on pizza man.
It is a very, very...
It depends. Like if they put pineapple on the pizza, it depends if it's sweet, or it gets sometimes when it's done, overcut, or the pineapple's not good, it just tastes horrible.
Okay, assuming it's a sweet one. Like Hawaiian, are you happy with
I'm
Hawaiian?
more at Hawaiian with more tuna in it.
Hawaiian is not tuna, it's
Isn't
like
tuna?
ham and pineapple.
I'm not too keen on that one.
No, forget about what...
There's
Hawaiian.
pieces where
Are
you
you
have
happy with pineapple on your pizza?
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
Okay, guys, let us know in the comments.
Why? What do you have stuff for?
It's like a massive dividing thing.
Really?
People have huge divisions about that.
Is it what about pineapple? Is it not about thick
Let
crust
us
and-
know
it's about
about
thick crust and
fuck
thin
that
crust.
shit. It's all about pineapple and pizza. Let us know in the comments. Are you a pineapple or non-pineapple man or lady? Let us know in the comments.
What's that stuff that everyone peels off? Those little they look like little beetles. What's it called? When they put it on the Super Supreme, they have these black
Olives?
olives. Yeah.
I don't peel them off. Do you not like them?
I'm not really keen on those.
Is it? So you don't peel them off? Yeah?
I can take a couple, yeah, but it's like.
How about capers?
Nah.
Okay, but
I'm alright.
Pineapple,
I'm not fussy.
Pineapple on pizza
nice.
is an absolutely dividing topic.
I like half and half.
So look, we got Johnny.
Corn and tuna.
We got people arguing about this already.
What?
See, I should have mentioned it because now they're all there's a dividing in the line.
Pineapple's fine.
Look, we got Giovanni saying no pineapple. Johnny saying no pineapple. Joshua saying pineapple, baby. Look at that. Mona Lisa saying never ever put pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, Joshua likes pineapple, baby. Yeah.
As I said,
Christina, pineapple lady. Yeah.
Eric is saying pineapple are the devil's work. As I said, it's a
Pineapple is meant for
very defining topic.
What? I've never had this conversation
Trust
before.
me, mate. It is World War II What am I talking about? World War III with regards to pineapple on your pizza. Speaking of which, go get your pineapple then, so you can
Nothing
enjoy
wrong
it.
with pineapple on pizza. It's stupid when they add cauliflower on pizza.
Cauliflower. Stephen Ortiz says, pineapple has no business being on a pizza. It's a disgrace to pizza. Yeah, absolutely. Pineapple on pizza has started wars. Pineapple on pizza is awesome. As I said, there is like...
Awesome. I wouldn't say awesome, but it won't kill you. But I wouldn't have an argument over it.
Well, there are arguments created every day about it. I'm surprised you didn't that's never come across your...
No,
you've never been eating a pineapple.
Like when I go out in groups, we don't say, "Oh, I don't want pineapple on my pizza." It's more like, "I don't want olives on my pizza."
Sure.
Yeah.
Have you never been eating a pizza and then someone's come along and giving you dirty looks?
Dirty looks. What? Because I took his girlfriend away from him.
Well, that's other reason. Hold on, I'm just refreshing this in case because we're coming to
apple on my pizza. I never had apple on a pizza.
Okay.
But I don't like the cheese in the thick crust.
Do you not? You don't like stuffed crust?
I don't like stuffed crust.
Man, I
That's
love
a
stuffed
stupid
crust.
idea.
I love stuffed crust.
Since they added cheese in the stuffed crust, the pizza from Pizza Hut has just been going down.
Well, you don't have to have it with the stuffed crust. All I know is I ain't ever going to Pizza Hut with you, mate.
Well, just order your own pizza then.
Oh, that's true.
You order your healthy grass pizza.
I don't think they actually there's no such thing as a healthy pizza. All right, moving on. Where are we at? Okay, so what kind of pizza do you like? So I've given the answer to that. Thin crust, thick crust. I like thick crust. I don't mind, but I like thick crust if I have
Thin
to.
crust is not filling enough.
Yeah, exactly. It's value for money, right?
Yeah.
Well, what about F4F value for money? That's how I like my pizzas. F4F style.
Cheap and cheerful, yeah.
Andy, I've heard that Soler has requested a Son of Astoria to be made for him to praise. Astoria, any chance we can get a resin son for him to praise? The answer is no plans. Brendan Rastello, with Mugen going up for pre-order, surely who will be up for PO after Mugen? We are looking likely that it, it's hard to say, but it's looking likely to be Ornstein.
Really?
Isn't it?
We're trying to get that blind pre-order thing.
Oh yeah.
Sorted out.
Yeah, the blind pre-order for Bowser.
Yeah.
But that's not quite a real. It's not quite a real.
It's not
PO.
quite real. Yeah.
Yeah. Bang! What is up, Bang? How hot is it in Vegas right now? Question for Alex, but by way of me. Someone asked me about Popco versus F4F DS holder in the Q&A, and boom, answered. What is up, Lisa Wyckoff? She got there earlier than you. Cedric Bardo, if I recall correctly, Edward should be the second in the FMA line, but who will be the third? And the answer is yes, it would make sense for Mustang. Tristan Claremont, what are your favourite projects to work on? They're all our favourites. We're politically correct over here. Jamie Hodge. Will the life-size Shaker Sleigh be part of the life-size line behind Majora's Mask? And the answer is yes, it will be. It's part of the props line. Ivan Lobo, what is the next Castlevania statue in line for Lords of Shadow series? And the answer is Gabriel Belmont, and it's looking sweet. Sav Cantus, which two of the three heads will come with the regular guts? Regular guts only comes with one. Two comes.
I know what he's trying to get at. Because I read in Danglangs or on a different Berserk group, he goes,
Isn't it called Berserk Boners?
Yeah. Basically, he goes, I want to buy the regular edition. Alright? Obviously, he hasn't seen the exclusive painted up. No one has seen the exclusive painted up and the actual effect with the lights on.
Sure. If you want to buy the regular.
Stuff, yeah? So he goes, I think I'm going to get the regular. But he wants to know which head comes with the regular.
Yeah, sure.
Because he likes the screaming one on the exclusive.
Right. The answer is it will be the screaming head. for the regular version. That will be the one for Guts. Because it makes sense. He's in an action pose and he's screaming. What will be different though is for the regular version, he will not have his eye looking to the bottom. What is it? Bottom left or bottom right? One of those. Yeah.
Left. Yeah.
He won't be doing that because it doesn't make sense. He'll just be, screaming forwards, looking forwards for that version. Mattia Fabriza. Let's talk Gurren Lagann. Do you plan to release the final mech of the anime? And the answer is we are working on the characters first. Cedric Bardot. Any plans for Stein Gates or Trigun TT? No plans just yet. Joshua Hama, Attack on Titan TT. I've made a note. It is always you asking about Attack on Titan. Nana say the answer is no plans right now for Attack on Titan. For a TT just yet. Maybe in about a month or so. Nana say standard question for this week. Phoenix Wright, the head has now been printed. Solid Snake updates. It is looking absolutely awesome. We actually got feedback from Konami on our submission for Solid Snake, and they said make that black base even blacker. But it's looking sweet. Is Kirby 25th anniversary logo confirmed to be in the bottom of the fighter Kirby? And the answer is yes, it is. Hope we can tweak my board this week. Yes, we should get that sorted out. Any DMX magic this week. DMX will not have any impact if it's all the time. Greg Michalowski, any update on King of Red Lion shipping to the US? And the answer is it is on the boat. I'm not sure when it's going to arrive, but it's sometime probably early next month. And I know I ask this every week, but how is Zero? That's a good point. I need to follow up on that, but it usually takes about a month for the counter stop, but it should be coming up soon. Check out how that's coming along. Alucard, that is that should be a follow up with that. That's almost at the end for the painting. And Dracula is not going to be sort of done with until Alucard has been done. Daniel Camareno, what is Gundam, guys? Indeed, what is Gundam, guys? And the answer is from our friends over at Sunrise, and the answer is no plans for Gundam. Jerry Velasco, have you thought about making a Tom the Robot statue from Toynami? And the answer is it has never crossed my mind once. If you can demonstrate that there is fans that want it, we will look into it. Mona Lisa, this is a question on behalf of every Pokemon fan here. Given I'm already content for now with my Princess Zelda sneak peek. What is this Princess Zelda sneak peek she is telling me about? So Alex, if you ever do make Pokemon figures and obtain that figure license, would you focus on anime or the game series? Given the Pokemon anime is completely different, and the answer is the game. And that, my friends, is another Q&A done for the week. Boom! We're going to be hanging out with you guys for another 10 minutes. Remember, you guys, to that we will be giving away Feeding Frenzy right after the stream. After about 15 minutes after we go offline, we will be putting that Spyro trailer back online in case you guys didn't get a chance to see it. Hopefully you guys did catch it and you liked to see that Spyro TT. Remember, Spyro is available up until next week. Chocks, over to you for your shoutouts.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to refresh my screen because all the messages stopped.
Right.
Yeah. So there you go. Right. You done your questions? That was quite a short one. Right, shoutouts. Right. Activision, big thanks. They created a post in their blog. Yes, for Spyro, and yeah, great. Share that out in the club. Share that out. Thanks for those that actually shared it out as well. You know, keep that Spyro hype going. You know, who knows? There might be a Spyro remaster. You know, give the fans what they want. That's what I said. That's what I said on the official post. I say, thanks for sharing this. Give the fans what they want. And, you know, hopefully they read that. Yeah.
And if they do read it and then they action on it, you must send Chuckles your thanks for getting it done.
No worries. No thanks. No thanks. Just, you know.
Just buy the game.
Just buy the game, yeah. Right. Unboxings for Crash Bandicoot. Right. These are samples. These are not been out yet in the market. These are still targeting for like late August, September. So big thanks to Alana at IGN. She did her wonderful stuff as always. The unboxing of Crash, and again thanks to Lamar Wilson. Also, nice Crash unboxing. Thanks
Much
for
appreciated.
Thanks for keeping it in at your old address for 2 months. But hit me up. Send me a new address so we can get this stuff, get future stuff to you much quicker. And what else is there? Right, so there's been 2 Crash unboxings this time, and then this week, or is it today? Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. Porter, he did the unboxing of the Lincoln Loftwing. Do check his channel out. It's it's all in Spanish. So, but hey, we welcome all unboxings in different languages. I think everyone gets the idea of the actual unboxing anyway, so language is not a barrier thing. So keep that up, Porter. And other shout outs this week, ACG, of course. We had our products at the 7 booth. Thanks to those guys. They're at booth F14, 15 and 18. So if you guys are in Hong Kong, the show's going to the event's going to be up until Tuesday, I believe. So
when are you going?
I don't know.
Tomorrow?
Do you want to go? When do you want to go?
I'm gonna. Well, as I said, like when it's
you're going on a weekday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
I don't want to go on a weekend.
Oh, okay. I thought, but I'm like,
What?
when do you normally go?
I normally go. My mate's gone to Japan, but I normally go on a weekend with him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go on my own. I'm not going to go at all.
Maybe you're not gonna go at all.
Why do you want to go? What, do you want me to go?
Should we go on Sunday?
Do you want to go together?
Wanna go Sunday?
You want
Is
to
it
go
gonna
together?
be like rammed?
Probably, yeah. Or probably later on in the day.
Later on the day on the Sunday then, just before UFC.
Just before UFC.
Yeah.
Is there any bar or a place where you can actually watch UFC?
It's not that there isn't a bar or anything like that. It's like
Actually,
4 in the morning, for fuck's sake.
Alright then. There might be a bar that open there. There's going to be bars that open late.
What?
At
Wait,
YJ or
okay. Hey, you would know, not me, mate.
Is Kanaka on the stream, yeah?
I got this on here. What is up, guys?
Yeah, so thanks to 7.
That was incredibly sidetracked.
Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, hope you guys are still on the stream. So yeah, so check out Toys TV as well. Go to their Facebook page. There's quite a few video footage there as well. I'm sure you see our F4F logo in a few different videos as well. So thanks to the team at Toys TV. And one last shout out this week would be to Greg Mikulowski. He'll be doing some stream. He didn't even give me a confirmation because he hit me up yesterday saying there might be a stream for Silent Hill. If not, there'll be a stream for Castlevania, and if not, there'll be a stream for Spyro. So make your mind up, mate. But
I think Greg's still here. I think he said that he was going to do.
He said he'll hit
Silent
me
Hill
up before the stream to confirm it, but he hasn't confirmed it. So there's a possibility of 3 different games streaming on his channel. And guys, do check it out because I don't want to give out any more information, but there'll be a giveaway on his channel as well. So if you like your chances,
Hey, it's cool.
go check out his stream on YouTube because I sent you there. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. That's it. Anything else? I believe that's pretty much it.
That is it, guys.
Yeah.
And once again, it is Friday the 28th of July. It is another Friday Q&A with Chocks A, hashtag number 30. Make sure that if you've just joined us, you put in the hashtag F4F Evil, because next week's TT is going to be Medieval. If that's something that you are looking forward to voting, rally the fans for a chance to have your TT be successfully going over 450, 500 for us to really sort of look into.
Right, so I just saw Greg's message. He's most likely be streaming Castlevania 3.
Oh, Cedric asking about Alphonse, and the answer is Alphonse will make his debut in grey form at the New York Comic Con. So we're talking about some of the items that we'll be putting there, and there's going to be quite a few items.
Yeah,
that
let's leave some magic for the show.
Indeed. Indeed. So that's right, guys. So once again, make sure you put in hashtag F4F Medieval. Hashtag F4F Evil. That's what Ricky's done. Perfect.
Yep.
And Martin, there will be a few items there that we're not going to show. We're going to keep quiet about them until we show it.
Hey, Timothy, you missed out an F on your hashtag. It's not F4 evil. It's F4F evil.
Yes. Yes, Philip, don't worry, there's lots of TTs that need to be gone through.
Wow.
Legend Dragoon is on the list, as is... What was the other one?
What was it?
Baiting Kratos.
No.
What was it? Katos. That card game system. Did you ever see it? Did you ever play it?
I haven't played it, but I know of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely heard of it.
Show the tongue.
Why?
Take it easy, Cassandra. Thanks very much for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
There are currently 85 people on the stream.
Yeah.
There will be a feeding frenzy within 15 minutes after the stream goes offline for exactly 85 members. So make sure that you hang around, open up your account. Don't forget, because I will be dropping a code into the club to allow you to win 100 F4F reward points. So make sure you're in the club for that moment for when we go live. As always, it has been our pleasure to hang out with you guys, and we will be back at it again next week. We are not 100% sure whether or not it will be a preview Friday. It may be for next week for Mugen. We are still looking into that.
That's what we're still targeting for.
Yes, but we just got to look at, bearing in mind that some things have shifted around, like the issues with Midna,
Yeah.
we're having issues with Ornstein's exclusive, etc., etc. We've got to get that sort of down a bit more.
We don't want a long drought period. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So that's why we'll go with Mugen next week if we know that what's coming up afterwards is to, it's not going to be like 2 months afterwards. That's the point.
Yeah.
So we got to just make sure that we move that Mugen back 1 week if we know that we haven't anything afterwards like that. But also, it's also a breather that we need to basically catch up with our production side of things. I'm concerned that we release too much and we can't poo it out the other end. So we've got to make sure we got to clear that blockage. Make sure that's going a-okay. And once we've got that, then we'll be looking sweet on that. Okay, guys? So that. So guys, is there anything that you would like to add, Chocks, before we wrap it up?
I believe that is it. Keep on supporting Spyro. You have until August the 1st if you're on the fence. Check out the videos on YouTube. Indeedy.
Perfect. That is a wrap, guys. Any quick questions before we head off? I have...
Come on, guys, quick questions.
Any quick questions? Anders is saying his summer holidays. Finish back to work on Monday. Hopefully you enjoy your final weekend. Jeremy Shear says free pizza for the club, guys. Indeed.
Nothing to announce about the Solid Snake base, Nana say.
What is up, Henry? It is late for you, mate. It's 12 o'clock for us. It must be 2 a.m. for you.
We're hoping to show some more Metal Gear Solid at NYCC.
That is right. So, Nito, John, Uncle Scabs, what is that? I am left-handed. Chuckles is right-handed. For you, Eric. Mona Lisa, do you usually look forward to these Friday Q&As? Absolutely. It is hanging out with it. It's, hanging out, connecting with you.
Just as much as you looking forward to checking out my pillow.
Giovanni is asking what's going on with Resin Crash, and that is going to be printed this weekend. Should be ready then. Martin, unfortunately there is nothing to buy this week.
You can buy some Dark Souls rings.
Indeed. That's coming up. In fact, that's the pre-orders closing this weekend.
I believe two of them. Two of them end of this month.
Andrew, I was promised some Vario Suit updates next week from Nintendo. So there has been some... They have some comments, unfortunately, but we will see those comments next week to see the damage on those. Ricky on a dog pow. The perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
I love me some Parasite Eve. How far is Resident Evil into statue development? The answer is not at all.
We worked on that black base. Black base.
Christina, the answer is they're not halted. They are just going to be revealed at a later stage because we want to have approval before we show it.
Yep.
Shaker Slate is at the painting stage and is looking sweet. Mona Lisa's asking, can we eat chopsticks? When you are born Asian, chopsticks are put in your hands before knives and forks are. The question you should be asking is, can we use knife and forks? Giovanni asks, why is Mimic bigger than Artie? Go and look at the size of a standing up Mimic. Go look at the size of Artorias and you tell me, because that is exactly how it is in the game.
Jamie, yes, Dark Souls will be at NYCC.
Daddy Wesley, Darkstalkers, is progressing nicely. Morrigan is looking sweet. Johnny De Jesus or Johnny De Jesus, please let me know right now, is it Jesus or Jesus for your last name? Hypothetically, if someone on the top 10 US waiting for Saitama X, how slim are the chances? The answer is you're very likely to get converted. And Kieran is asking about Yoshimitsu, who's already at the physical stage.
Yoshimitsu, eh? But we're gonna make sure that King is out there in the market, so people will know that there's an actual Tekken line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that F4F are doing, and we want to make sure that Jin is deep in production before we do move on to Yoshimitsu. We want to get people to know about the line, to actually experience the quality of the product before we go any further. Cool. Same applies to Law as well. So we want to observe and monitor the situation before we make any decision with Law.
Indeed, Kavir,
yeah.
I'm a Tekken 3 fanboy.
Guys, there will be a lot of questions with regards to NYCC up until
we don't
October.
give it all away just now.
Yeah, this is like end of July, so yeah, there's a lot to work with, so we can't give away too much about NYCC.
Jasmine, Solid Snake. Okay, thank you, Johnny De Jesus. Thank you for the confirmation. Perfect. All right, sweet. Philip, we already did one for Persona.
Yep, Persona for it was actually for the fighting game. Yeah.
Oh, really? Giovanni has over 500 yes votes between... No, 1/4 and 1/6 do not count as duplicates because those are the same people voting.
That's
or
right.
something like that, yeah? So
you can't combine them.
Combine them. Mona Lisa, you didn't see my question I would post. Do you guys remember what statue specific members won? As in, do you generally expect me to scream out for Zelda? Yes, of course we know that you're the resident Zelda fangirl, and I know you don't like that Midna. She don't count. I know you don't like Midna. We love that we hang out enough in the club to know specific people and what they specifically like, and that sort of stuff. I know that Nana Say loves the black bases. I know that sort of stuff, so we know what's up.
Hey Lydia, you're gonna be at NYCC on Friday. Please say you won't hold surprises for different days. I don't think we're gonna hold surprises for different. We're just gonna go boom straight out.
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful. Will Metal Gear POs be spaced out to avoid issues like Tekken had? Well, Nana Say, that's a good question. The answer is, on the flip side, look at how Dark Souls did. We had Sif do well.
It's a line by line.
Yeah, we have to see how
scenario.
We have to see how the response to the first one goes.
If it does really well and people want it, then sure, we want to bring out more because of course we go with the crowd. People want it, we'll go.
Well, no, what he's trying to say is, how like Tekken, we should have like spaced it where that King goes into the market first before we do the next one.
As explained in the documentary, we design all three statues at the same time.
That's right, but we regardless of when we designed it, it's when we release it. So in terms of if it does like DS, which we also did like many at the same time.
But originally when we started this transition, we were hoping that each line had a product every single 4 months.
Correct.
But that kind of didn't go the way for Tekken.
Yeah, but it did for Dark Souls.
But it did for Dark Souls, and I'm assuming that's what we aim for the Zelda line as well. But approvals and stuff that does take time. So it's line by line case scenario.
Right.
So it's like Kirby and Zero and Mega Man. That can't be done every 4 months. It's always about the demand.
You're right. Andrew Bowser is currently in a repaint stage. It's in our court, having some color changes to be done. Giovanni Yoshi is walking.
Kelly asked, any chances of a Donkey Kong? Well, let's see how Bowser does.
Thanks very much, Jack, for finally joining us. You can always rewatch it later. We will be putting this up on YouTube later on. Will we see more of when will we see more of the Bowser statue? The answer is if we show you much more, it won't be known as a blind pre-order. Kamina is the licensor approved the pose that we chose, and now we're almost about to. I think next week I'll be able to submit it. That is a wrap, guys.
Yeah.
It has been a lovely 2.5 hours hanging with our F4F family. Mad love as always, you guys. Always rock. You always bring it. 80+ people at the end of close. We really appreciate you guys just hanging out with us on a Friday. It's just a routine that you guys and we are getting into, and we love doing it. So much appreciated for that, guys. So we will be back at it again next week. See us again, whether or not it's a Friday preview Friday. We'll let you know earlier next week. It may or may not be. We need to see what is up. And moving on from that, that is it. It's another one wrapped up, Chocks.
That's it. I can't think of anything else. That's it.
Number 30. We will see you next week for 31. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Chuckles.
F4F is love.
F4F is life.
We'll see you in the club. Peace, guys.
Laters.